I started when I was 19 years old. I'm 39, almost 40. And when they prospect me in Primerica, I was working in a fast food. I would study from Monday to Friday, 21 credits in college. My dad's from New York. He said, you have to study, right? And Saturdays, I would make $40 a day in that fast food. And Sundays, I had a part-time girlfriend. That's my wife full-time today. But that time, it was part-time because I only saw her Sundays, right? So when they spoke to me, Primerica, I did not understand nothing about financial service. I was studying accounting. And what I asked was 2 questions. First, can I make more than $40 a day? I was easy. You said 41, I'm in, right? That's way ahead inflation. And second, how is the dressing, right? So when you work in a fast food, the smell of food is with you 3 days. So they said I could dress good. I said, okay, I'm in. I went to opportunity. I did not understand nothing, 19 years old. And that time, the IBA was $199, plus the license was $300. So imagine me going in an opportunity for $499 on a $40 budget weekly. So I went to my grandfather. I was raised with my grandpa. He was a school director. And I said, well, let me tell him how can somebody is interested in me in the financial service. And when I told him that was $499, my grandpa said, you know what, if you want it, I will help you. He only made $800 a month. And he trusted me. If he would have said no, I wouldn't have been here today. So he's in heaven. But so when I started, I had to pay it back in 3 months. So that was the deal, and I did. So it took me 8 months to recruit my first person. And it was Houdini. He disappeared in the night. So it took me 9 months to be a district leader. It took me 4 years to be a division leader. It took me 6 years to be a regional leader. It took me 8 years to be an RVP. It took me 11 years to get my ring. But what maintained me here was the conviction of our crusade. I always lived what Primerica said. I would look at life insurance and say, agent, I won't give him his hand. No, I wanted them to know that we were Primerica, that we would fight that injustice. And that's what maintained me here. I know Weedy does districts in 10 hours, but it took me more than that. But you know what? I stood, because they only talk about people that stay. They don't talk about nobody that quits. So I stood. Second, a decision. I was sick I believed in Primerica and I believed in the rings, but I didn't believe I could do it. I could do it. So I remember May 21st, 2011. I'm 5th generation from Jose Rivera. I didn't know him. He didn't know me by the numbers. But I went to his office and I said, you know what? I need to change. I need to change. And I sat down, and that day, I even remember the date, May 21st, 2011. I made a decision that day. How long can it make you make a decision? It could take a couple minutes when you really decide. And because of that decision, I got my Power Builder ring in 10 months. Because of that decision. Because of that decision, I recruited Melvin. He used to make $32,000 a year, and he came full-time 3 years after he became RVP. I didn't recruit him like, okay, Melvin, it's going to take you 8 years to be an RVP. It's going to take you 11 years to get the ring. No, because when I recruited Melvin, I had a different vision. So it doesn't matter where you at, it's where you're going to. And that's what I learned. Because people do the best thing they can with the tools they have. So I tried to do the best, but I didn't have the tools. I tried to always, so knowledge could be good then. I got my as a 50,000 earner as a division leader, but that's 10% knowledge. Other 90% is the attitude, but I didn't know what attitude. I thought it was to be positive. No, it's to have self-development. And that's what Jose Rivera taught me, to trust in myself. How am I speaking to myself? And after that, thank God of self-development, thank God of Primerica and the mental toughness. In 2012, my kid was diagnosed cirrhosis in the liver. And I remember, we just hit the ring and all that. and we were in the hospital like for 20 days, and God did a miracle. Today he doesn't longer have it. But I remember we prayed, me and Jose prayed, and after God, Lozano, how you say it in English? Heal. I went to Jose and said, Jose, God healed my son. And he said, why are you surprised? We already said that was going to happen. Wow. Why am I surprised of success if we already said that was going to happen? So that day, I remember that's when I recruited Melvin. He became an RVP. His 2 replacements hit 50,000 income in the base shop this year. And then we recruited Christopher, and he did the 100,000 also. So the most important thing is how to work with our emotions. I know adversity, you have to embrace it. You have to embrace adversity. It doesn't matter what happens. The most important thing is that you're going to come out of it. And that's very important. And we, I am a person that I am convinced. I'm 39 years old, and I had a goal before 40 to become, because it took me 14 years to make my first million in Primerica. Then it took me 4 years to do my second million. Now it's taking me 2 years to make my third million. So this is like Rule 72. The most important thing is to say. And to finish, average people, for every positive thinking, they have 5 negative thinking. So with self-development, what I did, I changed that. I changed for every negative thinking, I would have 5 positive thinkings. And that's what I did. And that's how I help my team on it and all that. We've been hit in Puerto Rico with hurricanes, earthquake, whatever you want. We've been hit in Puerto Rico, but it doesn't matter because it's all mental attitude. So I am glad to have this. We missed Hawaii in the last month. We were in Hawaii, we missed it, and I was frustrated. And when they said that I could speak, I said, oh, who wants to go to Hawaii? I'm a speaker now. So my wife would tell me, get out, when she heard about Hawaii. Then when I said speaker, she said, oh, you're a stud, you're a stud. So I am very happy to be part of this team, all these people, speaking in front of Gary, in front of all the millionaires and all that, Willie Naranjo. I was in the back, and I was nervous, and I asked, hey, Willie, any tip? Yeah, don't worry, you'll get more nervous when you're on stage. That's what Willie told me. But thank you, Willie, for breaking this Hispanic and making it possible for us and all those teams and all that. So I'm glad to be your teammate. See you in the top. God bless you. Thank you.